Vispuranta Kanchalibhi Virutaya Bonamalaya Cha Balpo Prakosta Balayanga Binata Shutangshe Binasta Hasta Mitarena Dunam Ajam Vitangshoke Pitu Nitimbeke Vispuranta Kanchalibhi Virutaya Bonamalaya Cham Balpo Prakosta Balayang Binata Shutangshe Binasta Hasta Mitarena Dunam Ajam. So, synonyms. Pitong Shuke, Kavataka with a yellow cloth, Pritho Nitamboni on his large hips, Vipurantaya shining brightly, Kancha with griddle, Olimbi by the base, Birutaya humaning, Bonomalla with a garlands of fresh flowers, Chaw and Bolgo lovely, Procosta wrist, Bolayam bracelets, Binata Shuto, O Gorura, the son of Binata, Angshe on the shoulder, Binasta rested, Hostam one hand, Itereno with another hand, Dunanam being trilled, Abjam a lotus flower. Translation and purport written by Srila Prabhupada, Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. He was adorned with a girdle that shone brightly on the yellow cloth covering with large hips, and he wore a garland of fresh flowers, which was distinguished by humaning bees. His lovely wrists were graced with bracelets, and he rested one of his hands on the shoulder of Garuda, his carriers, and twirled a lotus with another hand. Purport. Here is a full description of the Supreme Personality of Godhead as personally experienced by the sages. The Lord's personal body was covered with yellow robes, and his waist with thin in Vaikuntha. Whenever there is a flower garland on the chest of the personality of Godhead or any one of his associates, it is described that the humaning bees are there. All these features were very beautiful and attractive for the devotees. One of the Lord's hands rested on his career, Garuda, and in another hand he twirled a lotus flower. These are personal characteristics of the personality of Godhead, Narayan. Om Ajnanantimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namo Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayan Dadati Shapadantikam Bandehang Shri Guru Shri Juta Pada Kamalam Shri Gurung Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupang Shagra Jatang Shaganan Raghunathan Nitam Tang Shajipam Shadvaitang Shavadutang Parijana Shahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padana Shahagana Lalita Sri Vishaka Nitamischa He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandha Jagat Pate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute, Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi, Radhe Vrindavane Ishari, Vrishabhanu Shute Devi Pranamami Hari Prem. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhaya evacha patitanam pavanebho vaishnavebho namo namo. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Brinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So Pitangshu kege pitu nithimbini bifuranta kanchali birutaya bonomalaya cho bolpo prakoshta balayang binata shutangshe binnasta hastaka mitarena dunam ajam. So here this is the explanation of the uh, uh, Lord's appearance. So when Kumaras went to the seventh gate of the Vaikuntha to take the darshan of Lord. So at that time, the two gatekeepers, Joy and Vijay, was obstructed them. Then no, you cannot go. There is an instructions that if we do not know anybody, they cannot enter into the Lord's palace. So then Kumaras are give the cards to Joy and Vijay. So then when Kumaras cast, it was heard by Lord Narayan. Then Lord Narayan immediately comes with Lakshmi Devi and along with the Garuda. The right of is Garuda. So in that case, it was described that for four Kumaras, actually, why they cursed, that is Joy and Vijay, they are performance their duty in Vaikuntha. And Kumaras went there and the both the Joy and Kumaras, they could not enter into the Vaikuntha and give the Karsika to Joy and Vijay. So this point is the most important point to consideration. Second point is that Lord come back. Lord came to the gate along with the Lakshmi Devi and to give the darshan of four Kumaras. So then Joy Vijay, at that time when it was already given to the Joy Vijay, then Joy Vijay was pardoning to Kumaras. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. So when they are pardoning, at that time Lord came. How Lord came looks like, that is the description in here. So in my last class, actually, I mentioned that is who are the Kumaras, four Kumaras, and who are the Joy and Vijay. So today is the Lord's explanation, how he looks like. That is description of the Lord's beautiful form. What are the Lord's beautiful form? He Lord's face is auspicious, pleasing, most desirable, and pleasing everyone. Then glance, uh, touching the core of the hearts. That the effulgence comes from the Lord, that who is touching the heart of everybody's heart. Then complexion, it is the blackish complexion, and broad chest, that is the residence of Lakshmi. On the chest, Lakshmi is there. So waist, yellow cloth with a shining girdle, and neck, fresh garlands surrounded by bees, charming necklace, and Kaustuva jewels. Then hands, one rested on the shoulder of Garuda, other twirled a lotus. And Lord's cheeks, that is enhanced the beauty of Makara earrings, which outshone the lighting. Their earrings is so nice. It is just like a Makara earrings. And nose is prominent, and head gem start crown. So then Kumaras also, they afraid why we curse to the joy and be joy. They realize that after cursing, then they realize why we curse to the joy and be joy, and they are afraid of that also. So actually, at that time when Lord actually Kumara's position, when Lord comes and gave the darshan to the Kumaras, so at that time the Kumaras position, they are in a Shanta Bhakti. They have before they are the Gyanis. Now when they took the darshan of Lord Narayan, then they are the Shanta Bhakti. But not a pure Dasya Bhakti. Here is a philosophical things in here. So Kumaras are Gyanis. So they are, when they see that transformation, they're transformed into Shanta Bhakti, not in the Daksha Bhakti. So why they are not in the Dasya Bhakti? The Dasya Bhakti, because they also offense to give the curse to the joy and Vijay. Joy and Vijay, they are the doorkeeper of Lord. So we know that there are 5 rashas, the 5 rashas, Shanta, Dasya, Shakya, Vatsalya, and Madhurya. So they are in a Kumaras after took the darshan of from Lord, they got the Shanta Bhakti. Shanta Rashaka, that is the Shanta Bhakti, not Dasya Bhakti. You see, to get the Dasya Bhakti, to Dasya Rash, achieve that Dasya Rash, it is very tough. So who are uh, uh, as for example, the Hanumanji. Hanumanji is in a Dasya Bhakti. Hanumanji doesn't know anything except Lord Ramachandra. So where is he gone? Where he walk all the time, 24 hours in his one day, he is always with Sri Ramachandra, all the service to the Ramachandra. Dasya Bhakti is the actually is the most important bhakti among 5 bhaktis. So Dasya Bhakti exists everywhere else. All the 5 rasas, particularly 4 rasas, Dasya Bhakti is there. In Madhurya Rasa also, Dasya Bhakti. What Srimati Radharani used to do, Srimati Radharani, she was doing the service to Lord. That is also, there is a Dasya Bhakti is there included. What Jashoda Mata and Nanda Maharaj used to do, there is also a Dasya Bhakti is there. So what Arjuna we used to do, Shakya Rosh, that is also included in the Dasya Bhakti. The Dasya Bhakti is in all the 4 rasas, included in the 4 rasas. It is the most important, and we are the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, so we are also doing the Dasya Bhakti also. That is our service, devotional service is included in the Dasya Bhakti. Without any service to Lord, without any service to the Lord's devotees, so how can we get the mercy of from Lord? So Lord will be more than happy if his devotees, if we serve his devotees, if his devotees became happy. So that is that. But here Kumaras is very difficult to get that Dasya Bhakti. So here one point we have to understand that Gyanis, Karmi developed to Gyanis, Gyanis developed to Ashtanga Yogi, then it comes and topmost is the Bhakti. So Gyanis, to get the Bhakti is very difficult. So that Dasya Bhakti is got from that Bhakti is very, very difficult for the Gyanis. They are the what they do, that dhyana jog, what they do, that they are doing the Ashtanga jog. Through the Ashtanga jog, they can achieve can see 400 form of Paramatma. Who is Paramatma? Paramatma is a Shiradakshayi Vishnu. And that is that. And Narayan in Vaikuntha, all are the 400 forms. All everything are 400 forms. So this Bhakti, Dasya Bhakti is most important for the Gaudiya Vaishnava. Not only Gaudiya Vaishnavas, actually, those sadhakas, the rishis, those who are those rishis also saw the Narayan in face, glance, complexion, both chest, waist, neck, hands, cheek, nose, head, how looks like that Narayan form. That is, all the rishis also saw it, that Narayan form. That means after that, there is only Paramatma realization there. So, then 4 Kumaras also offered when Lord comes to give the darshan. So at that time, 4 Kumaras are also praying to Lord and telling that they are also telling the Lord, Lord, please give us the mercy. We made mistake. They agreed that they made the mistake by giving the curse to the Joy and Vijay. So they are also repented in front of the Lord That we did mistakes, but Bokunta place. Bokunta is not, there is no kunta. There is a no, this is the or everything are shanto. That is everything are peaceful. Why we gave the curse cut to the joy and Bijoy. So they are also repented on that. So for that reason, for the devotee, it was that these surrendered devotees who are expert knowers of mellows, uh, they are immersed in experiencing the taste of hearing pure Harikatha. They do not consider even liberation as your mercy. What to speak of heavenly happiness? So, devotee, they do not want any liberation. There are 5 types of liberation. So, that is, devotee doesn't care about the liberation. Uh, Devotee wants, how can I satisfy Lord? That is devotee's intention. Please, Lord, please give me the mercy. I want to serve you. I want to make a happiness to you. That is their devotee's intention. Devotee's intention is not the mukti. Uh, so, uh, um, for that reason, that is the devotees always in a dashyabhava. We can see that Bhaktivinoda Thakur, and we can see for our acharyas actually. That is how they are Sanatana Goswami, Rupa Goswami, how they are served to Lord. Sanatana Goswamis and Rupa Goswamis, they do not live in a temple or a palace. They are under the tree. One night in one tree, other night in different trees, under the trees. How they uh, uh, survive. And Sanatana Goswami is also, that is, he has the Radha Madan Mohan. And I think everybody knows that about when he was serving, then the Radha Madan Mohan, then there was in the boga, there was less of salt. Then Madan Mohan told to him that it is less salt. Then Sanatana Goswami mentioned that, I am tired to serve you. I cannot get the salt. Whatever I gave, you have to eat it. Then there was a incident that happened, that one merchant, he has so that the history, it is in there. That is the Dashya. Dashya Bhav is the, actually, all the Rashas, Dashya Bhav is the predominant Rashas. We must have to serve lots of devotees or Lord himself with the humility, the Shivava, that is. So that's the important trend for the Gaudiya Vaishnava Santika for us. And then uh, even aspirations also maybe go born if if the suppose Boli Maharaj, he is living in a hellish planet in the so his mind also engaged in the service of Lord Barahadev, right? So then his words, whatever he was telling, that is the praying to Lord's lotus feet. And he also engaged his ears by Shravanam, by hearing. So that is the, he doesn't care. Actually, Bolimara Saka, we can see that whatever Lord wants, he surrendered on his lotus feet and given everything. So how great devotee he is, though born in a Rakshasa family. And similarly, Prahlad Maharaj. So if we all the devotees, if we see it in Srimad Bhagavatam, then everybody are surrender themselves in the lotus feet of Lord and serve. Main thing is the serve. Without any service, nobody can achieve Lord's mercy. So here Kumaras, they made blunder mistake. So they are actually. So I mentioned in last class actually who are the Kumaras. Shravanam, Ashmaranam, they are, and so they are the Kumaras, and without any who are Joy Vijay. Joy Vijay is the doorkeeper, means when we do the perseverance, we do the sadhana, then what is the instructions given to us? Prahlad Maharaj given Savanam Kittanam Vishnu Smaranam Pada Shavanam Archanam Bandhanam Shakatma Nivedanam. So that Kumarasaka are the four things: Savanam, Smaranam, and the last two is the Savanam, Smaranam, Pada Shavanam, Archanam, and the Atma Nivedanam. So they are the four. So if we do not hear properly the sound vibration, I was reading yesterday night in Back to Godhead magazine, Srila Prabhupada, and the what's his name? He was asking about the there was a dialogue between Srila Prabhupada and Allen Ginsberg. There is a talking about the Shravanam. That is, then Srila Prabhupada explained to him that without any Shravan, that is the sound vibration, he was giving the scientific explanation to him. The Allen Ginsberg, that is, sound is the main thing. Sound and the Lord, there is no difference. That the sound vibration should come in your heart, then you can awake your Paramatma, your Lord. That was Srila Prabhupada mentioned to Allen Ginsberg. So it is happened. The conclusion is that actually Daisya Bhava is the most important. That in the five Rashas, all the Rashas has the Daisya Bhava. Without Daisya Bhava. But Kumaras, they are the Gyanis. They do not care. But ultimately, when they took the darshan of Paramatma, that is Narayan, then they became realized themselves we made a mistake. So today's text, it is the description of the Lord Beautiful Forum. I'm concluding in here, 2 minutes over though. And there are a lot of things. Again, actually, I just touch it. There are a lot of things to describe the Shyama Sundaram Tribanga Lalitam. That is a lot of forum from Brahma Samhita, and so many things again to be explained, but this is the constraint of the time. I could not able to do that. Please forgive me. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam. All goes to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much for giving the class at the last very short notice. We'd like to wish you all a safe and Krishna conscious day and week ahead. The Pana time today is already past 5:46 to 6:47. It was a Pana time. We'd like to offer our prayers to the Supreme Lord by chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Narsingho, Jai Narsingho, Jai Jai Narsingho, Radhe Jai Padma
Padma Pringam,
Pravira Mahavira Narsingam Vishanam Bhataram Satyam Nityam Navamyam Jai Prahlad Maharaj Ki Jai. Let's offer our humble obeisances to all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord. One chakal Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gaur Premanande.
Thank you, Dattatreya.
Thank you, everybody. Hari Om.